Welcome back to the channel, Agent from Mateo Guns. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you guys. If anybody here watching, thank you for being here. You guys see the name. That's right. Unfortunately, there is a big change when it comes to Glock. Glock has officially pretty much made a confirmation where they're actually discontinuing a lot of pretty much just about every Glock model out there except for three. They said they're going to be keeping the Glock 43, the Glock 48, and the Glock 42 slimline. When it comes to the, I guess what we call the compact or mini compact or micro compact, those are pretty much going to be the one that is still going to be kept on the Glock line. However, the Glock 26, the Glock 19, the Glock 30, 32, 33, any other Glock, unfortunately, is going to be discontinued starting November 30th of this year. Now, they're supposedly coming out with another one that's going to be the Glock V. What does the V stand for? I have no idea. But here we are. We're going to talk about it for about an hour. I would really appreciate you guys for the continued support. Thanks for watching. Stay here with me for a little bit and let's talk about it. Before I do that, let me go ahead and jump in the chat because I see there's some people here already in the chat talking. And we have Brother HFPV. What's going on, Sean? Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you. Thought I would mention on a gun channel, tagged a 750-pound buck elk at 400 yards with a 300 Ultra Mag with one shot. Damn, that's pretty good. Damn it, man. 400 yards? What kind of scope are you using, Sean? Holy crap. What's going on, Ted Collins? Hey, man, thank you for popping in. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on, Brother Sean? Say hi to you already. Brother Giggles, what's going on, man? What's going on, my boy? Long time no see, man. Thank you for popping in. And yes, my hat is nice. Thank you to Brother Recovery One Drone, aka Dre, for sending that to me. Everybody saying hi to everybody? Yes. Ted Collins says, I guess it would be like new Coke. I guess so. You never want to buy a first model car or gun. That's right. That's right. What's going on, Brother Unit 4? Thank you for popping in, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Please, guys, smash that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. Sean said, nah, that is a short shot for that gun. Okay. I got it. So I'm about to go ahead and put the link for the stream in the chat. Hopefully I will have someone that's going to pop into the chat, to the panel with me. And here it is. I got it right here. And I'm going to pin that to the chat. That way he will be able to see it. So bear with me for 1 minute. And boom, boom, boom. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold. What the hell is going on? I'm acting like I don't even know what I'm doing. Bear with me for 1 second, guys. Holy shnikes. There it is, right there. And I'm going to have to mute my own self. Let's see here. Now I'll be able to do it. Boom. Pin message. There you go. So now it's pinned. What's going on, brother? Made it out. Lifestyle. How you doing, brother? Buddy, thank you for popping in, and I really appreciate you. Let me go ahead and give you a blue wrench, my boy, because you did not have one. And also, Brother Giggles, hold on 1 second. I'm going to make you a moderator. There you go. Now you get a blue wrench. Everybody going to get a blue wrench in here. Bear with me for 1 second. Moderator, standard. Boom, save. Here you go. So let's go back to the chat and see what everybody else is saying. Let's see here. So, boom. Guess where used Glock prices are going? Well, I don't know, Brother Unit 4. I am assuming they're going to be cheaper, or maybe they're going to be more expensive because now they're going to be harder to get since they're going to be discontinued. I'm kind of glad that I did get myself a Glock 19 because I didn't have one, but now I do have the Glock 19 XMOS. So that'll be good. Adrian, you coming to the server next year? Probably not. I'm not sure. I would try, but I'm not sure 100%. And I see that we have Brother David in the green room. Bear with me for 1 second, buddy. I'm going to bring you in a minute. Just bear with me for 1 second. Adrian, you come in, okay? Then we have from Made It Out Lifestyle, trying to see what's going on with Glock. I am too. I'm not sure what's going on. Brother, God bless America. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So let me go ahead and bring my brother David to the stream. You all welcome in, please. I appreciate it. What's going on, Brother David? How you doing, man?
How's it going, man? Can you hear me?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing
all
pretty
right.
good, man. I'm assuming that you're using your phone?
Yep, I'm using my phone. I've got my studio set up here, and I can't broadcast through that. So I don't have I go through an ATEM. I don't have a webcam deals for that. So
Okay.
So I got the old phone on a gimbal here, a little small phone gimbal.
That's cool. Is that the same gimbal that you use for your when you do your shots? Because you do that little follow me, or it's following you?
Yeah, I've used this one, and I have another one, a Fayutech, that I use. That's holds a lot more weight, so you could use a camera, or put a camera on that one.
Okay.
So that one's pretty nice, but definitely solo creator, man. It's like it really is helpful to have that gimbal, and they're pretty cheap too. Those Fayutechs, but they work pretty good.
Okay. Well, everybody's saying hi to you, by the way.
All right. Yeah, I can't see the comments, but
okay.
Yeah, how's it going, everyone?
HFPB said hi. He's one of my drone guys that we fly drones together. So he just
no kidding.
Connect to everybody.
So I didn't know that. I actually have a drone. I had to get a DJI 5, the Mini Pro or whatever, but I had to get it from Japan. So I've only messed with drones a little bit because they're not selling them in the United States right now.
Yeah.
And I was gonna use that for my stuff while I'm shooting to have it up and out of the way, so I don't have my tripods and stuff. But you know how that is. You got tripods, you're moving around constantly and all that.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd give it a go. I don't know. You all probably fly a drone way better than me, though. I'll tell you that. I'll probably crash the sucker first time I do it.
What's going on, brother? 9 minute go hard tactic. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you. Guys, if you could do me a favor, go ahead and smash that thumbs up on the stream. I really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to one another, go ahead and do that. I really appreciate that as well. And again, let's see here. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm about to go ahead and do a poll in a minute. Okay, now that I see the option. I noticed that YouTube actually updated its the website and also the YouTube what you call it, the YouTube Studio. They actually made a big change when it comes to doing it on your computer and also on your phone. It's kind of updated a little bit. What's going on, Brother Armsman? Hey, man, thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So, Brother David, did you hear the Glock announcement that they're going to discontinue just about every Glock model except the Glock 43, the 48, and the Glock 42?
Yeah, they keep. So I knew they were going to discontinue a lot of models, but like the 47 that just came out, but the ones you mentioned, I thought the 47 was one of the ones they were going to keep as well, but they're discontinuing a ton of them.
Yeah,
there's a rumor about the 6 that's coming out. So they're going to basically take those guns. I don't know if you've heard this too, but they're basically going to make it more modular so that you can replace the grip sizes and things like that. Because all their gun models are one size, one caliber, and you can do different things. Like right now with the Glock 19, the Glock 47, Glock 45. With 2 guns, you could make 4. You can
Yeah.
have a longer grip, whatever. So, but from what I saw, there was they're going to change it so you can actually exchange the grip modules on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that'll be a whole another set of guns.
Yep. Hey, brother Ron Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you. Hey, Ron, if you do have a minute and you want to hop in on the chat, I really appreciate it. The link has been pinned to the chat. If you want to hop in, I really appreciate that. What's going on, brother Victor, brother V Dub? Thank you for popping in, and I really appreciate you. Yeah. Another thing that I heard, I actually saw the little video that Mr. McGill from the Glock store in Tennessee actually went ahead and posted that. I got that news from him, and I got the news from, I believe, from Mr. Gunner. I think that's the name of the channel. But Lynn McGill went ahead and said that the reason why they're also coming out with the new Glock V and they're going to discontinue all the other one is to make it where nobody cannot put one of those switch and make it from semi to fully auto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're going to change everything around when it comes to the design. And I believe that is one of the biggest reasons why they're going to discontinue all the models except those, the 43, the 42, and the 48. Because I'm assuming you cannot do it on those.
What do you think's going to happen then with the old Glocks? They're going to either go up. They're going to be worth a lot of money then.
That's what I was just saying to somebody in the chat that asked me. I'm assuming that because of that, now they're going to be scared. You won't be able to find it. Now they're probably going to jack the price up if you don't have that model.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the Glock 26 and I have the Glock 19. So I don't know.
Hey, I didn't see that from him. I watched Vinny there, but I didn't see that post. Did he say anything about operability of parts? Like, so are you going to be able to still get barrels and all that stuff, like OEM barrels, or are you going to have to buy aftermarket? Did he say anything about that?
He did not mention that, no. And again, the video that he made, it was only a minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
From the
Okay.
Glock store. So he basically only said something of that nature, like, hey, it's going to be discontinued. And you know what I mean? But we're going to keep the 43, 48, and the 42. Still going to be, you know what I mean? I guess still going to be made. But the Glock V, which is going to be the new one, so I don't really know. I'm assuming that the V is for the Roman numbers 5, but it's no longer Gen 3, 4, or Gen 5 starting November 30th. Yeah.
That's interesting. That is interesting. The Glock V, huh?
And just like Brother Arnsman is saying, like what they say, I think it could be a marketing strategy to sell through what's left. It could be that. You know what I mean? It could be that. I also think it's been the work for some time. Yeah, maybe. Because, Brother David, we have a lot of different models. There's a lot of different models that I haven't even shot yet. But the Glock 19 and the Glock 45 is pretty much the same damn gun. Except on the Glock 19, at least for mine, on my Glock 19X MOS, I don't have the front cock conservation, but on the Glock 45, you got both the front and the back. Mm-hmm. So, and then he said, I also think the switches have forced them to change their design. I believe so too, because there's a lot of, I've seen a lot of videos of people having those damn switches on that gun, and it makes it go fast.
Yeah,
I've never shot one yet.
Yeah, that could be another problem there too. Because if they do that and say like California's banned them, then what's that going to do with it? Are they going to make it, an NFA item at that point? It makes you wonder if to own it, you're going to have it as an NFA item. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what comes of this.
Yeah, you're right. You got a point. And also, when it comes to modularity, Brother David, like you just asked, I don't think they're going to make it like the 6 hour or the echelon. You know what I mean? That you'll be able to take that fire and control unit and put in another, chassis. I don't think Glock is going to ever change that, because if that was the case, I believe they would have done it a long time ago. Maybe
Yeah.
it will. Maybe this one will have that. We don't know. But
Well, it's got the things I saw, the schematics I saw, it's like instead of a fire control unit or a cop like they call it on the echelon, or as my
yeah,
wife calls it, the etch a sketchelon. Uh, although I like that gun, shoots nice. Anyway, the frame of the gun is going to be the same, right? Just the frame. So you won't be able to pull out a like a fire control unit, but the grip itself the grips will pop in and out for different lengths of grip, and then you can put different types of slides on it.
yeah,
So you'll have this one gun that you can do anything with. That's kind of why they're doing away with the Glock 17. Like Radiant Weapons doesn't even support the spring for that anymore for the Glock 17, because obviously they know it's changing, and the Glock 19 spring is now the Glock 47 spring. It's the
yeah.
same. That's what makes it interchangeable. Now, if they just change the grip module so that you can put shorter or longer grips on it, then that would be a game changer there. But that would answer probably why you said they're keeping the 48, 43, those slim frame guns,
Yeah,
because that's the only thing you won't be able to change is the width of the gun, right? So,
correct.
but if you have that base 19 size, you can do a lot of different things with that.
And he was also showing on the video at the back of the gun, where in the back of your Glock, how you can actually change the little back plate. Okay, in the back of the plate now, instead of the little, because I wish I could show my gun on live on YouTube, but YouTube
I know.
will not
Well,
be
here,
able to let me do that.
here.
But
You know what I got right here? Let me see if I can do this.
don't show the gun, because I don't want the video to be.
Oh, I thought you can show the gun. You just can't touch
No.
it.
You're not allowed to show the gun. Like if you're handling the gun or showing the gun on live, you could show your video, but not on live. No, because if you do that, then it will be. They will actually, demonetize my live. So no,
Oh
don't
no, I
do
was
it.
gonna just point it at. I wasn't gonna touch it. I mean, I was just gonna point down at the Glock to show it.
Yeah, they don't even want you to show it. Period.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man,
YouTube is really.
what's the difference? That's ridiculous.
It is, but I mean, hey, it's their platform. We have to follow what they're doing.
That's a
But,
fact.
do you agree with what the Armsman said? It says, IMO, there's way too much aftermarket out. I think you should be able to get parts. Now, the OEM parts is concerning. Do you agree with that? Because I agree with it. The OEM parts is probably going to be hard to get, but aftermarket parts, they're everywhere. So,
Yeah.
like I got the barrel from a Safari, Precisions. I got the compensator, and I have the 30 barrel. That's why I was able to put a compensator on my Glock 43 XMOS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is tons of aftermarket parts. It's ridiculous. That's one of the things I like about the Glocks the most, is I can modify them however I want.
Yep. And just like Ron Wynn said, if AI see a pew shape of the gun, my live stream goes to shit.
Oh man.
Yeah. So now that when we do our own thing, now you're not allowed to show it on live. You're not allowed to touch it. Nothing. Just leave it where it is and let just talk the way we talk. That's why you don't even see my wall in the back.
Yeah.
Man. I'm literally doing it out of my dining room table, like on my my what we call my man cave. I would love to be able to show mine, but I'm not even doing that. And I do agree with you, the Armsman. California, not just California, Illinois, Michigan, New York, New Jersey, hell, Pennsylvania. There's a lot of states that make me sick when it comes to the laws too. I don't like the fact that in some states you're only allowed to have 10 rounds in your magazines only. Like, a lot of the guns, they don't even have them on those states, because like the Canic, it comes with 17-round magazine. In those states, you're not even allowed to have it. Now, they did make the California one when it comes to the SIG P365. Now you can actually get the same magazine, but now it has a part where they capped it to only 10 rounds. So the same size magazine, but only capped to 10 rounds only. So now you're only
Yeah.
allowed to carry 10 rounds on your gun, period, including one in the chamber. Only 10. That's it.
I'll buy their gun bans and all the stuff they're doing to prevent crime. That's what they the battle cry is to stop the gun crime or whatever, gun violence. I'll buy that when nobody uses drugs because they're illegal.
Hell, it's something like cigarettes. Cigarettes will hurt you, kill you, but yet it's legal for you to buy it.
Yeah, but you can't take over. But you can't fight against a tyrannical government with cigarettes. So, what I'm saying?
Even when it comes to liquor will literally do damage to you. You know what I mean? But you could legally buy it and you could legally drink it.
Right, but it's about doing damage to other people. But I would argue that alcohol does damage to other people too. Drunk drivers kill other
Correct.
people. So drugs cause crime. You got a crackhead out there stealing from you, breaking into your car, doing whatever, right? Like
Yeah.
the arguments they just don't fly.
Yeah.
The bottom line is they just don't want you to have it. So when they do stuff, they don't got to worry about any uprisings.
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. If I remember correctly, you're in Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm up in Colorado right now to come in for a couple weeks for work. So
okay.
I'm not in my usual office environment where you see all my stuff on the walls.
Yes, sir.
But,
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I wonder how YouTube would do with that. So I have two, over 100-year-old guns. They're what are they? Getting to be almost 200 years old now. That I got when I was in Afghanistan. I had those shipped back. I wonder how YouTube sees those vintage or those like antique guns, because the laws are much different for antique guns than they are for modern guns.
I don't think it is a problem because brother Ron Wayne, who's in the chat, he has a whole bunch of different vintage and like old school guns. And man, he does great videos and his videos never get shut down. So I mean, I guess we're good. We're good on that.
Yeah.
I mean, have from old school to new school. I mean, anytime I watch his video, he got guns that I've never seen in my life. And the old school guns. So I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that. But the armsman said it's idiotic to pass laws against the law abiding when criminals by default do not follow the law. Exactly.
That nails it right there. That you are creating laws based on somebody breaking the law. So that's it. I can't see the comments, so I don't know who said that, but I'll tell you, nailed it.
Yeah. And there's a tactical. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you, bro. You're welcome, brother Wayne. You're welcome, sir. If you do have a chance, brother David, just kind of like when we leave, go watch the rerun. And there's a lot of guys in here that I would like for you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well, and show them some love, and they will do that for you as well in return.
Yeah, I'll do that for sure,
brother. I just gave you a blue range, buddy. Anyway, what was that, David?
I was going to say I actually am seeing the comments. I just can't see the comments up. Just when somebody comments, it'll pop up sometimes there. I can see it in the bottom of the screen.
Okay, gotcha. When I pop it up, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry, okay. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this right here, and you'll be able to see it. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, that I can see. Yeah, good evening, gents.
And this is what the guy said, what I was reading.
Oh, yeah, so I'm seeing, okay, so that's what I'm seeing, what you're putting on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. So again, it's like the armsman said, it's kind of dumb where you put in all these BS and red tape on law and abiding citizen, but like he said, the criminals just get to do whatever the hell they want to. So, like here in Florida, when it comes to the open carry.
Yeah, in Texas
I like it. I do, David. I like it, but I'm a little sketchy and I'm a little afraid to do it because I don't want some idiot or knucklehead to go and come behind me, snatch it, you know what I mean, and take it away from me. Then there's going to be problems.
Yeah. So in Texas, they have constitutional carry as well. And then if you get your LTC, a license to carry, you can carry it. You can go a lot of places with it. I mean, places that you legally can't normally go, and if you do go and you forget you have it in there, like an airport, for example, all they can do is ask you to leave. If you don't leave, then you get a class 3 misdemeanor.
Correct.
But yeah, what was I going to say there about that you just mentioned there?
The open carry.
Oh yeah. So my thoughts on open carry, there's but you don't see it on mainstream news, but it happens more than you think, where people will come and grab a cop's gun and take it from them. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, and you got to have retention holsters and all kinds of stuff now because of this kind of thing. So for me, I always carry concealed because you know I don't want to have my gun taken by somebody else. I don't want to be sitting in a restaurant and somebody comes and gets it. Even in a retention holster, you risk somebody grabbing it. But yeah, I mean, I think concealed carry is the way to go.
And again, I kind of like it, but at the same time, I'm a little, just a little, I guess, concerned because again, I've seen videos again, like you just said, idiot trying to take the gun away from a cop, and they have done that many times. I watch them a lot, just about every day, and it's scary because at that moment, now you're literally fighting for your life.
That's for sure.
Like at that moment, you're gonna have to try to take it away from him no matter what. And
the other thing though is that having it open, you can grab that thing quick. You can respond to a threat fast. But a lot of people that are concealed carrying, man, they're not training. I mean, I've got friends that I know, they do not train and they carry their guns concealed all the time. And they don't understand that under stress, if you haven't practiced lifting your shirt, getting it out of the way, and you haven't, and drawing that thing out, like it's getting training or practicing, and doing dry fire training will help you more than anything as well when it comes to the concealed carry.
And I do agree with the armsman. I'd rather just have it concealed. I feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And main reason why I have my outdoor shooting range is that I do a lot of dry firing, carrying concealed, and I also do a lot of practice just to make sure that I get myself, you know what I mean? Just, again, you never know, but hope to God it never happens to me, where you never know, where you're comfortable, you pull that shirt up, get it, you're ready to go.
Hey, so what is your favorite concealed carry right now? Like, you use a slim frame, or you using a compact?
Right now, I'm stuck between two. I'm sorry, three. Three right now, which is the Glock 43X MOS, the Conic Mete MC9 Prime, and my Shadow System CR920XP. Those are my favorite three guns that I can still carry the most. And I'm going to add another one, my Smith & Wesson CSXE series. They all 9mm.
Yeah.
Those are my full go-to guns right now that I can still carry the most.
Yeah, so I'm curious, what's the trigger like on that? Just hold on, I gotta reset this now. On that little Smith & Wesson. Is it like the Shield X trigger?
I love it.
Yeah.
I do. I don't own one, but I shot it before. It actually feels pretty good. It's not the greatest trigger, but it feels pretty good.
Yeah. I just found out the other day that they have a gun, I mean, I'm in my 50s, and I know that when you get older, it gets harder to pull back some of these guns. Like, I picked up a little CC9, I'll probably do a little review with that with some other, subcompacts. And that gun's awesome. It's nice. It's accurate. It's a great little gun. It's cheap. But man, that slide is tough. Well, I found out Smith & Wesson makes a model called an EZ. And I was like, what? So I got that right now, and I'm gonna let my neighbor lady shoot it back when I get back home.
I got 5 different models of the EZ.
Oh, you do? Nice.
I got 3 and 380, and I have 2 9mm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, trust me, when it comes to that slide, I mean, Brother David, I can literally rock that slide with 2 fingers. I don't even have to do it hard enough. Just it's smooth and real easy to shoot. I mean,
Yeah.
the recoil is like nothing
Oh man.
on the 380 and the 9mm. Yeah, I have it in black, gold, and platinum.
I didn't even know it come in other colors. I thought it was just black.
No,
Man.
it comes in
Yeah.
black again, black, a platinum, and gold.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of the Glocks, though, since we're on a Glock deal here, I'm just curious on that trigger. Did you do a hodgepodge of parts on your trigger? I forget what the name of that trigger shoe was that you bought. I actually bought it because you had that on your channel, and I really like that. But I can't. What was the name of that trigger? Do you remember?
Is the Tyrant CNG ITTS.
Yep, that's it. So did that come as the whole system? Because I just bought the shoe itself.
See, the one I got, mine came with the shoe and it came with the arm.
Yeah, and then what'd you use for a connector?
I
meant to ask you that because you
got
when you pulled that thing, I was like, man,
you got me that one.
Yeah.
My guy at the gun store that I get all my guns from, he's the one that did it for me, and he told me, but I forgot the name. And I like the part that he used. It only came like in a little see-through plastic bag. It didn't really have the little tag, that comes with the name of it. So I'm not sure. I will have to ask him, and then I'll get back to you on that.
Well, because you had that. How many pounds was that you had that set?
Pound 15 ounces.
Pound 15. So when I
buttery smooth. Mine is. I don't even have to hit it that hard.
Yeah. So I put a double diamond trigger bar in mine, and so it's right about 4 pounds, but it breaks clean.
Yes.
And
the reset is a tiny long, but not that much.
It is
a little bit of trouble, but not that much.
Yeah. The other thing is, on a Glock, when you pull the trigger back and you let it go, it comes back forward and resets, right?
Yeah.
The way that I have mine with that other trigger bar, when you squeeze it, it stays back until either you rack it or another round, is fired in it. So that was the only difference I saw in mine. But I think like on a carry gun, a CCW gun, I think 4 pounds is probably a good balance between, I can shoot this thing accurately with the trigger and not be pulling a 6 pound trigger, because that was like my 43X was 5.81 pounds.
The OEM trigger on my Glock 43X, I hated it. I hate it. As a matter of fact, I have the Glock 43 Slimline and the Glock 43X and the Glock 42, and I hate the triggers. I want to change the trigger on the other two, but the way I have right now, my Glock 43X, you say you got yours. What's the poundage on yours again? The pound?
4 pounds. About 4 pounds.
If you shoot mine, it'd probably scare you, because you. When I tell you, brother, you don't really have to push it that hard. It's power. It comes right back.
Yeah.
I let loose 10 rounds like nothing.
Yeah, but on a concealed carry gun, like for me, that's why they make what they call the New York trigger. I'm sure a lot of people heard of that. It's basically a 10-pound trigger pull on a gun. Okay. And so the reason they did that is because when you're in a high stress situation and you got your finger on the trigger because you're on someone, you know, and this was due to the police, right? So I don't know what that little thing just popped up something on me there. And use hand gestures. Oh, there it went again on me. Hold on, I gotta flip it back around here. So the New York trigger, so the police were accidentally shooting people because they would, something's crazy going on, and they got their finger on the trigger and they're telling them to stop doing whatever it is they're doing.
Yeah.
But they get excited and they touch that trigger. The old revolvers used to have hair triggers. You pull the hammer back, you just breathe on it, and thing goes off.
Yeah,
right?
The hair trigger. Yep.
Yeah. So that's why I think like for a CCW on those Glocks, I didn't want to put a hair trigger in it. I wanted to put something that was, right around 3.5, 4 pounds, enough that it's even 3.5 is pretty light. 4 pounds is probably good.
Yeah.
So that if you're ever in that situation, you don't accidentally fire the gun when you may not intend to,
Correct. And I do agree with you, Brother Gerald. It is better to conceal. Factor surprise is the best. You're right. And Brother Take out and say, yeah, the sky didn't fall, just another in Florida. Exactly. With the no upper carry, at the beginning, people were just drowning. on a cup of water, acting all crazy like it was going to be the end of the world. Florida was going to, go to shit. I mean, as long as you do what you have to do, you don't have nothing to worry about. Brother Osmond said traded that 9 easy for the equalizer. I shot the equalizer before, and to me, it's the same exact gun, except the equalizer just looked a little beefier. They just did a bunch of more different cuts and stuff like that. But to me, it's still the same gun. But it does have a couple more rounds compared to the easy, because the easy only have 8 rounds, then 1 in the chamber. You only have 9. But even the magazine, brother David, they made it so easy to where it have the little tab where you just drop it down and just pop it around. You don't have to do all of that, pushing stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's like the little Walther 22 my wife has, man. It's got on the mags. It's got like a little
is
it like a little knob? Yeah, that's awesome.
What's going on, my neighbor Michael Drone? Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, man, my neighbor, she bought her son, even though I live right next to her and she knows I do this, her son told her buy a Beretta Tomcat. I don't know if you've ever racked one of those little tiny things, but the barrel pops up on it when you push a little button, barrel pops up, you put a round in it, push the barrel back down.
Yeah.
And then you can shoot it. It is so hard to rack. I mean, she can't rack it. She can't push the barrel back in, So I think those Easies, man, a gun like that has a place for sure.
Give me 1 second. It's gone. Give me 1 second. I hate it. I'm about to start a little poll about what Glock went ahead and did. And I would like for you guys to go and give me your input about it. Can you see the poll? No, you're on your phone. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see it.
I started the poll for everybody to go ahead and tell me. So far, we have 2 votes. So far, they hate it. That Glock is discontinuing so many Glock models. Because just like we've been talking, I mean, I believe that now with that being done, it's kind of like when Chevy stopped making a different type of car. You like that model, but once they stop doing it, after a few years, you don't even see it anymore. After a few years, like you barely see the same model car. Like where the hell do they go? They go to China? Do they go overseas? You don't see it anymore. Now, brother Tay Collins said Tomcat is hard to rack and double action trigger is very long and heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I had trouble hitting the target first I traded. When it comes to the double action trigger, I don't like it. Like on my Beretta 80XG, the Chamberlain 380. If I do the double action, that first round, it's hard for me to go to hit. You know what I mean? That bullseye. But if I have it in single action, I hit it every time. Yeah. So I think I need to practice more because I do have a revolver, the Smith & Wesson 32 long. I do have, what they call the one with the little 2-inch barrel. That kind of revolver. That double action trigger. I mean, I could hit the target. What was that?
Hey, that one doesn't have a hammer on it, does it? The one you're talking about?
That one does have the hammer.
It does? Okay. Yeah. Well, you have that shadow too, man. That thing has got to be pretty nice, even on the double action, isn't it? Or is that one tight on that?
Actually, single action is still hard. But double action, I only have like a 2-pound trigger on that thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get a cage? Oh, you said you got a Cajunized, huh? Did you get it Cajunized? Or something?
Now?
Did you get that? Did you get your Shadow 2? Did you get that Cajunized? Or did somebody else do some work on it?
No.
No? It's just different.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. What are you talking about against?
I was asking about the double action trigger pulls.
Yeah.
You said they were harder, and I was
Well,
asking you how your shadow is. Is it a hard? Is your
well,
shadow two a hard one?
if you do it in double action, I get about double action is about a 6.5 trigger pull. That's it. So it's not
Yeah.
extremely hard, but I mean it has that long pull before it go bang. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Now, when it comes to the Beretta in double action, you have the long pull. So I have about like a 7.5 pound trigger pull on the double action, but single action is like nothing. So that's what I mean. I mean, it's not extremely hard, but that long pull is like it takes forever before it go bang. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was asking. Like, I was wondering what the trigger pull is on that one, like as far as the weight goes on your Shadow 2. Because a
On
lot of
single
the
action, yeah, single action is, I'm sorry, double action is 6.5.
6.5. Okay. Because
Single
most of
action
them
is
are,
only between 2.5 and 2 pound and 15 ounces on single action. Double action is about 6.5.
yeah, because I think most revolvers are even more than that.
On my Smith and Wesson 32s, I think it's 7.5, 8,
Yeah.
something like that. What's going on, Unit 4? He said accidentally. What do you mean? The husband said, I really don't think Glock needed to discontinue anything other than what they did the first round. If I were them, I won't sell to Leo in any state that filed lawsuit against him.
Ruth. Ruth. Seriously.
I mean, right now you preach it to the choir. I mean, I agree. Have 6 Hour finished dealing with the issue that they were dealing with, or is it still going? That you know of?
It's still going right now. I mean, I called them for that GTO review, where
Yeah.
I shot the GTO and the XC. And I called them and I wanted to ask them about just if they were using MIM parts or whatever. But when you call SIG, when you call their customer service, the first thing you get sent to is for an overhaul on your 320, or apparently they also have big issues with their SIG Cross as well. So as soon as you call into customer service, it asks you if you got a problem and you need to talk to them.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's the first thing. So, and I heard that there's a new patent filed for that as well. So they are retro fitting 320s, even though they don't have a problem.
Okay.
So, but I will say I have a SIG M18, and I've tried all the little tricks and things that they've done online. I have not been able to get mine to do it. So I have not been able to get mine to, like, you pull a trigger back just a little bit and then press on the top and that sort of thing. I haven't gotten mine to do that yet.
So you do have a SIG P320?
Well, I have an M18. I have the Army version though.
Okay, got it.
And it is different too, y'all. So if you see M18 in the store, my local store is having a problem selling them, right? So they dropped the price on them a lot. So I was like, oh man, I'm buying this right now then, because it was like $500. I was like, that's awesome. Well, they only had the regular M18s left. So you have the M8, you have the M3, the 320, you have P320, and then you got the M18, and it would say it both on there for the civilian model, but the military model just says 6 Hour M17. And if you take the slide off and you look inside the slides, they're different. They're not the same. So anyways, if y'all are out there, man, y'all looking at the gun store and you see one that's an M17 or an M18 that's just M17 or M18, and it doesn't have that kind of weirder color that the civilian one has, it's a little bit off color, and it's cheap, I'd buy it because it's solid.
Okay. Well, I see that we have 5 votes right now. 80% said I hate it. 20% say I don't care. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're going to look the same. I bet. I think it's just going to be that, because I saw that drawing. I mean, but you never know, man. Internet stuff. It could be something totally different. But that drawing, it looks like they're going to be the same. It's just you're going to be able to change out slides and grip configurations to make it like a lot of the guns they're discontinuing, just by changing out slide and grip. But that tells me that the smallest one you're going to get is a 4-inch barrel with that, because the Glock 19 spring that's the primary spring, and so that means that the dust cover has to be that long. at least
Okay,
that long, right? Because the 47 that replaced the 17 has a shorter dust cover on it because it uses a Glock 19 spring. And me
gotcha.
personally, I like the dust cover, the full length dust cover on them.
I do too.
But
I do too. Like on my CZ Shadow 2, I love it.
yeah,
That thing
hmm
is chunky and beefy. I love it.
a
Love it,
great
love it,
gun,
love
man.
it. Do you have one by any chance?
What's that? A
That
Shadow
CZ
2?
Shadow 2?
Yeah, I got a Shadow 2 orange.
So you do have one, okay. Now the
Yeah, yeah,
orange and the one I have, they're pretty much the same gun. It's just different
yeah.
color, correct?
Yeah, well, yeah. I think that for me, the only thing I don't know the internals that well on the SIGs, but the orange comes with a barrel bushing. But I believe you can get that with a well, it takes some modification, I guess, for the like the blue grip color one.
Yeah.
But that's kind of why I was asking you that question earlier, because on my CZ Shadow 2 orange, the double action, I guess I should put it on my trigger puller, but it's actually really light. The double action on that, it's really light for double action. Um, I was really surprised, and I was wondering if your Shadow 2 was like that, because I mean that's not bad, other than the long trigger pull. If it's not as much weight, it makes that double action a lot easier to deal with.
Correct. And I have been practicing a lot with it. And I guess at the very beginning, it did kind of caught me by surprise to where like it felt heavy to me. But you know how when you first have a new toy, you're trying to get used to it. To you,
Hmm.
everything is a little, you just want to know how it works. So I'm not gonna say that it's a horrible pull. And if I did, I guess I misspoke. But double action is definitely heavier than single action, of course, but
Yeah,
not so hard that like it's not manageable. I guess for me, I need to practice more with double action.
yeah. Well,
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure that
it.
if I practice more and more and more, I'll be able to hit that target in double action, then go to single action. But for me, that first pull in double action is, I'm gonna say hard because I miss the
Mhm.
target every time.
Yeah. Well, it's that long pull, man. It's tight, but the trigger, I mean, even on a Glock, stock Glock, you know, I mean, when I was in SOCOM, we had the Glock 19s, and there were stock Glock 19s. I mean, there
Yeah,
was no the trigger's still hard in them. And to me, shooting a stock Glock with no trigger work at all, it's harder. But I guess if you're good with a stock Glock, you could be good with a lot of guns.
yeah,
If you can, because of the trigger, because it really requires a lot of control from you. But training, if you repeat something over and over and over and over again, you'll get really good at it. I mean,
correct.
of course, there's trick shots out there, man, that they don't. It seems like they don't even have to try. Seeing some of those creators, a couple creators out there right now are like big time trick shots. They can
Oh
do all
yeah,
this crazy stuff. But yeah, training really pretty much any gun you have, man. If you train with it, you can get really good with it.
almost definitely. Like with my Canic, I've tried everything possible to hate that gun. But since I first bought it, the very beginning when I got it, I kind of regret getting it. Like, man, this gun, I just don't like how it look. And then you have the striker indicator, and then you have the little thing. I'm like, man, it just looked different because I never owned one. And then they did the little port, in the on the slide, which is like three chunks, taken out of it. So it's kind of make it look kind of ugly at the beginning, but the more I look at it, now to me it's pretty as hell. Now, like I love it, but when I put that Osite SE red dot on it, I didn't even have to make any adjustment. The very first shot, right on the bullseye. So that let me know that gun is accurate, straight out, is accurate.
Yeah.
And the
Well,
red dot, I didn't have to make any adjustment to it at all.
yeah. I wonder if anybody in your audience there, if they have any opinion on those. Like the Turks are a lot of the Turkish guns that come in, they're really, really cheap. Like you can get a 1911 Turkish 1911 really cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so they're really good at copying a lot of guns. So I'm wondering if somebody in your audience knows like the Metes and the Canics guns. They're not like any American guns that I've seen. I'm wondering if anybody knows if they're like a copy of any other European guns out there, or some other country for that matter.
Well, you put the question out there. Hopefully, somebody will be able to answer that. I do know that
Yeah.
the Canic Meta MC9 Prime is actually made here in Florida.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy about that. But
Yeah.
every other Canic is not, like every other model is not made here except this one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just looks unique. So it looks like, the point I'm getting at, I think that the Turks they've kind of got a model now that they've created,
Yeah,
unless they copied it from some other country, but I haven't seen anything like it really in America. It seems like they come up with their own thing for once instead of copying guns that are already out there.
correct.
But I've heard a lot of good things about that Mete 9, man. A lot of good things.
And it's made in West Palm Beach, Florida. That's about a good 5 hours from me driving. Ow.
Yeah, a lot of the foreign manufacturers manufacture their guns here, and I think they do that because there's laws. You can only have so many parts of your gun can be foreign.
Yeah.
So it's when they're made in America, that kind of, I think they do that to help their business.
But my Glock 43X MS was made here in the US. Where was yours made at?
What, the Glock 43X?
Yes.
Oh shoot.
Is yours in Austria or mine was made here in the US?
Oh, no. My Glocks I think they're all made in Georgia, right?
Mine was made here in US. I'm not sure about yours.
No. I think all the Glocks we get are all, unless you got something special, it's like Smyrna, Georgia somewhere.
Well,
It's in Georgia where they make the Glocks.
My Glock 43, the slimline, the regular one, that one was made in Austria. My Glock 42
Really?
was also made in Austria. Yes.
Did you get that special or something, or was that
No,
just
I just went to the gun store and just bought it, and it was made in Austria. I don't have any other Canic, Brother Arnsman, or Unit 4. I only have, actually, this Canic Mete MC9 Prime is my first Canic. I've never owned one. Same thing like the 6-hour P365. That's my very first SIG. I've never owned a SIG. Very first one.
So I took a look at it. It's made in Austria.
In Austria, okay.
The 43X is made in Austria.
Correct. See, mine is made in the US, but I get my regular 43 and my Glock 42 made in Austria.
Yeah. I can't totally read it. It's a little bit dark in here right now where that's at, but it says in there made in Austria, and then it says something about Georgia.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's imported through Georgia, but all my other Glocks are American made, and they're made in Georgia.
Your Glock 43X FDE, it's no different than mine. They're pretty much the same damn gun.
Yeah, just has a different. It's got a different
color, and it's not even Cerakoted. That's just the actual metal.
No. It's got a different red dot mount on it. Optic mount. So that's a new optic mount. And so I don't have a plate on that. I put my K cut right on it.
Well, that's something like mine on my Glock. I don't have to have a plate either. It's direct mount.
Do you have like two little posts that stick up on the back, kind of, that you screw into?
I think I do, but when it comes to my red dot, it was able to fit. I didn't have to grind nothing up or anything.
Yeah. Well, this one most of them have I think all of them have just a flat surface with the tapped screw holes, right? And you screw your optic into it, whether you need a plate or not. This one, and that's a Shield RMS footprint, right?
RMSC,
so now,
yeah,
RMSC. So this one that I got from that's Coyote, I guess. One of my commenters told me that they released 5,000 of them. But anyways, they took two of the posts that it clicks down onto. They took those off. They only have two of those on the back, and you screw into those so that like where the screws in is raised up. So it's a different kind of mounting system now.
Okay, but can you still direct mount RMSC footprints on it?
I don't think so. I think it's a K-cut direct mount only. But if they would have changed the position of the two posts they have, it could have been an RMSC and a K-cut.
Gotcha.
So now they didn't announce this either, by the way. So they just sent this out. We just kind of found out. Okay. And it was a limited run. And so what I'm wondering is if Glock is testing it to see like
Okay.
what the feedback is, and maybe they will do that, move the post, because that would be awesome if you could run
Okay.
RMSC and K without a plate. That would be nice.
Gotcha. Now I'm still new to canning, but the armsman said that. Read it and you let me know what you think.
Okay, so basically that Canic is what you're saying is that it's a clone of the Walther P99. You can swap parts between the PPQ and the Canic as well, huh? Yeah, so I'll say the Turks, man, they have a lot of guns coming out of there, and they're really cheap. But they're mostly clones of other guns. I didn't know the Canic was. That's interesting.
Yeah, it does look at the baby Glock 19X MOS. Same color.
That's
Yeah.
why I got it.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I got it. I told my wife, I said, man, that looks like a baby Glock 19X, you know? I was like, man, that's awesome.
I do have the Glock 19X MOS with that peanut butter and that color. I mean, I think that's what made me get that one. It's just the color. I mean, that really, I mean, the suppressor iron sights, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yep. Yeah. I think on my 43X, I have the Holosun, the ACS Vulcan Holosun. So it's got like the green dot, but it has this big dashed circle in it. You can't see it when you're looking through it. But if you're off a little bit and you're trying to find the dot, that big circle helps you find it really fast.
Okay.
But anyway, that one, I got some sights for that. Are they Dawson on there? Yeah, I got the Dawson sights for that, and they're actually Dawson makes sights specifically for that optic, so that when you put it on your 43X, you can co-witness with it.
Okay. So now we have 6 votes. 83% say they hate it, 0 say they like it, and 70 say I don't care. Okay. So how do you like the stream so far, Brother David? You think you'll be able to work with it?
Yeah, I gotta play with it, man. I was really busy this last week, and I haven't had a chance, so I saved it as a favorite so I could get to it. And I was looking at it today, actually, and then you text me about it. I was like, oh yeah, I was just looking at this again today. But I do like it. It seems more simple, this format here, than like
Correct.
OMB.
Correct.
So,
And that's what I was telling you, because like when you were saying that you have to put the code and this and that on YouTube, nah, that's something else.
yeah,
I actually learned about StreamYard, like I believe like 5-6 years ago, and it's so simple to do it. I mean, and this is the free version.
yeah,
You can actually buy like a plan that gives you, because right now it's only streaming in 720p. But if I go to
right.
the plan, it actually will upgrade it to like 1080p and 4K, which will you'll be able to see it, crystal clear. But
It looks. I mean, you look pretty good. You look pretty good to me right now, though.
yeah, I mean the
at
free version,
720p.
it's just like, I mean, I don't really have to pay because I don't really use it as much. If I was to use it a lot, that'd be different.
Yeah, yeah. I did a couple live streams on YouTube, just kind of messing around with that. But man, it was a train wreck doing that stuff. I needed to find a program like this to do that. So mostly I've just done my gun review stuff. I hadn't got into the lives yet. And it's definitely easier, I think, when you do the lives, when you got someone to talk to too, and then your commenters can listen to the conversation and chime in there. So I do like that a lot as well. So
Okay.
and then now, does this automatically upload to your live stream to YouTube as well?
Correct. Because I have my YouTube channel link with the StreamYard. So this is actually is live on YouTube as well. So once it ends, it will literally be, it will be on my channel. Yeah.
Nice.
It's already there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to set it up then and try that. Well, guys, I got to jump off here pretty quick, but my dinner's about
me
ready.
too.
Here,
I was just about to say that if we've been on for an hour now,
yeah,
I was only going to do it for an hour only. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'll go through the comments and subscribe to all you guys, and Throw me a subscribe too. I appreciate it. And I'm glad. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, my pleasure. So before you leave, any final thoughts?
Yeah.
And then we'll call it. Anything else you want to say?
No, I think with this this Glock thing, I think we'll just have to wait and see. It might
Yeah.
not be as bad as we think with the models. So
I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I'm a little ticked off about it because I was looking forward to getting some more different models. But since they're doing this, I want to see what they're gonna come up with because they might come up with something better than what we have right now. You never know.
yeah, but it might be more expensive. That's what I'm worried about.
Definitely.
Is-
Well, Brother
I
David,
mean-
always a pleasure having you anytime you're
All
welcome.
right.
We really appreciate you.
Thanks,
Have a
brother.
good
I
one, and I'll
appreciate
talk
it,
to you
man.
later.
We'll catch you later. Thank you.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. It's been an hour. I'm going to call it done. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up on the stream. Like, share, comment. Really appreciate you guys. We're going to continue on another stream. Good night, y'all. See you later. Peace.